Well, hello again, and welcome again to another one of my how-tos. I've been doing these letters of John Nelson Darby, and I've done 437 of them. I got over 1,000 I got to do, and I'm converting them into videos, audios actually, with flip books, and I'm gonna just go through my process and show you how I'm doing this, and this might spark some ideas in your mind of doing something similar. So let me just switch screens here. I'm gonna get off my start screen here. I'm opening up one of my monitors here, and what you're looking at is you're looking at a letter that I'm gonna do, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch first of all. I'm going to go to my blog post, and this is my blog post. And what I've done is I've copied this text into the clipboard. And then what I'm going to do is I'll go to my word processor, and I have this document up, and I got to change the screen. So I'm going to just click on the cover page here, which is the one I had done before, 437, and I'm going to delete it. Now I'm gonna shut this monitor off, turn this monitor on, and if you notice, I have my browser over here, file browser, and I've already done this screen, so I'm gonna get rid of that, and I've already did this video and uploaded it. So the next one I'm gonna do is this 438. Now I'm gonna grab that, and I'm just gonna drag it over to the other screen, and I'm just going to place it on the word processor file. And now I'll switch back to that first display. And now if you notice, it's 438. Now I have to do is I have to fill the whole screen with the cover page here. So I just drag this all over. Now I'm going to get rid of this text from the old one. Just going to delete it. And I'm going to do is I'm going to paste a special unformatted text. And we notice that we got 8 pages. So I'll just move this up here so you can see. And now I am going to export that as a PDF file. I just use this, and I'll change the title to 38. Then I'll save it. All right. Now I am going to switch screens again. I'll go back to my other screen. And if you noticed, I have the 437 and the 438 PDF. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm just going to put it as published. And I'm going to drag this one. No, I don't drag this one. I'm sorry. And now that I have this, I'm going to convert this PDF into a flip book. So I'm going to switch screens again on you. Okay, we're back to the screen. And I'm going to just go to the last letter I did. I close this tab. And I'm going to Design R. And I'm just going to close that. I'm going to go to my main page, start a new book. I'm going to create a flip book. And I'm going to import it from that PDF that we just created. So I'm going back over on the other screen. You can't see me, but I'm dragging it over here, and I'm going to just put it in here. Okay, now I'm going to copy the URL. And the reason I copy the URL is I have a page where I'm putting all these books. And what I want to do is copy that URL over to this book right here. So I'm going to just paste that link that I just copied, and I have to save this, so I'll save it. And then I will, let's see, the next step I do, I go to my YouTube channel, I go to my settings, I go to my upload defaults, and I have that URL, and I'm going to paste that in the description, and then I'll save it. Now I'll go back to my word processor, but instead of being in the book, I've got a little, this is just for reference, and I got to change these to 38 and go down and change this one to 38. And then I'm going to paste that URL in here, and I use shortcut keys. I hold down the control key, I hit the letter K, and then with holding the control key down, I hit the letter V, which pastes it, and then I just hit the enter key and it saves it. So that URL is linked to this. It's a hot link. And then I'm just going to highlight this and copy this into the clipboard for later on. Okay, now that I got that, then I'm going to go back to Designer, and I'm going to customize the Facebook or the flipbook. I am going to just add this backdrop on it, and I'm going to save it, close this, and now I can open the book. Okay, now it's ready to be recorded. But what I do is I make it full screen. Now I am going to come back to the other screen again, and you're looking at the whole screen here, so I'm just going to bring this back over here. I usually just keep this over, and then I put it behind, and then I got to change. This is another browser. This is the Edge browser. I'm just going to go back to my listing here, and I'll find that 38, and I'll open that one. And now that I got it open, if you noticed, it is my blog post. And what I'm going to have my computer do is read this blog post as I record. So what I have to do is I actually have to start, and I can't do that right now because I'm making this video. But if I stop this, then I would start the recording of the other screen. In other words, you'd be looking at this screen here. And this is what's going to be recorded. And as I record, I flip the pages, depending on how big the book is, how long it takes to do it. Okay? Now let me just flip them back here. So as I go through this, I record. And let me just hit the record button here. So I'm going to change screens again. And I use this read out loud.
Letters of John Nelson Darby, Volume 2, Letter 438-112E.
Okay, I stopped it here. And while it's reading it, I'm flipping those pages. And that's basically how I make my videos. I thought I'd share that with you. There's so many things we can do with the computer, and this is just a wonderful thing that we can do things like this and create these. And some of these videos are a minute long only. It depends on how short the letters are, and some are, 10 minutes long. It depends. So with that said, I'm just going to end this video, this how-to, and I hope this is helpful. I hope you picked up some tips from this video. You might not do it exactly the same way, but just wanted to show you that it's a long process to do every one of these letters, and going through 1,000 letters is going to take me a while. Lord willing, I can finish them. Okay, bye for now.